say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
What you know? What you know about rolling?
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Hi, everyone. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. The Clippers' new arena in Inglewood is opening soon, and NBA legend Jerry West said the new home will, quote, allow a fairer schedule that's not as taxing on the players, but most importantly, it's for the fans. Brian, he says it'll be amazing.
Yeah, can't wait to experience it firsthand, Allie. Thank you. A moment here to see the numbers for Jusuf Nurkic.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased, and you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. We've got Kate Cunningham. Jusuf Nurkic is out there with Smith. Then there's Griffin. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1 spot. And for the Clippers, we've got Devontae Graham. P.J. Tucker is out there with Gordon Hayward. Then there's Justin Holiday. And it's Slim in at the center position, locking down the middle. And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And, you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now Graham.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
And the Clippers have possession. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Cunningham outside. To the inside, Nurkic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
A big body to slow down. Nurkic is a handful to stop.
And Jusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
First one falls, and we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Nurkic hits them both. And I think this is where the grind of the season really starts to add up, Smitty. How do you tough it out in the late season?
You gotta be resilient, B.A. The season will do everything it can to wear you down. And it's on you not to let that happen.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Smith outside. Here's the 3. Slim with the rebound. Hayward outside. Outside Tucker. Out left to the wing. For three. Offensive rebound. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And so here's Sacramento. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Nurkic, a screen on Graham. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
An underrated shooter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hit 40% from range at Kentucky. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Cunningham passes to Griffin. Nice move. And he gets it to go. Now another view of that incredible mobile one drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Down low. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
I mean, terrific work inside. Graham showing some fight in the process. Draws the D's attention.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
The former second-round draft pick, Devontae Graham, now a key contributor who can really fill it up.
Pass to Griffin. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Over Graham. Slim with the rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Graham and Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And he's able to get it back. Graham for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Kings have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith with a screen on Graham. Smith outside. It's tipped, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And now that we have a minute, let's take a look at the best shooting teams in the association. Number 1, Los Angeles.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Here's Slim. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Smith inside. Checked by Tucker. No good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Here's Cunningham, following the score by the Clippers. And Nurkic throws it down.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Graham, the pass to Tucker. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Slim. Second chance effort, and the shot goes down. Give him 8 points now.
His 4th make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Graham. Holiday grabs the miss.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
Takes a 13-footer and misses it off the right side of the rim. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Griffin passes to Smith and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hayward against Cunningham. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. No good with a layup.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The kick out to Graham. And again, no good by the Clippers. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Shot by Nurkic, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. And it's a completely new group for the Kings. Taking a look at Sacramento, Cunningham is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Smith, then it's Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Griffin in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Graham. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
A chance to check out the Los Angeles Clippers' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
A player like Nurkic is a good piece for any squad. They can rely on him to take care of business inside on both ends of the floor.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. To the wing on the left. Ibaka the pass to Holiday. Here's Slim. And they pick up 2. 11 points in the game.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, he picked him clean. Outside Graham. Pass to Slim. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
The Clippers making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Portland.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Hey, the slam by Hayward.
The deceptive athleticism of Hayward catches defenders off guard. He can certainly throw it down.
Here's Cunningham. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Here's Slim. And there's the rejection.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pass to Slim. And here's Graham. Drains the triple. Graham's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well-run set and a smooth jump shot off the catch.
Timeout called, Sacramento. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Graham against Gilgeous-Alexander. Griffin outside. Pass to Smith. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance. Smith's got 5.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Here's Slim. There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Pass to Slim.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Prince is checked in for Smith.
In for the Kings, Torian Prince.
Here's Slim. Diving in.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
Sacramento has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second.
You gotta love P.J. Tucker's competitive attitude. You get so much sweat equity from him on almost every play.
Here's a drive by Hayward, and the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. But they're there lurking.
Griffin with it. Hayward picks him up.
He's the kind of player every team is looking for. Cunningham understands both how to move the ball and how to create for himself.
Well, that work ethic Tucker possesses doesn't really show up on box scores, Smitty.
Well, B.A., it's one of those intangibles you hear about. But trust me, his teammates notice. One of them once said Tucker is the ultimate teammate because of his effort level.
It's both from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second.
Though Devontae is a natural-born scorer, he's developed into a solid playmaker as well.
And here's Jones, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. High arcing shot. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Slim. 18 points for him. Here's Prince. Pass to Cunningham. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is how you move the rock. Cade Cunningham showing a real desire to involve his teammates.
The Kings making a switch here. Moutier's checked in. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Los Angeles Clippers.
The offense is clicking right now. They're moving it well. Stick with it. The defense can't hang.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up and build out this lead even further.
Let's go now to our NBA power rankings and see how that last leg of the season is shaking out. Shaking a leg. Whatever.
You look at Los Angeles, they've been holding it down since last of our power rankings, man. 2 wins in 3 tries, that's good stuff.
It's okay. I feel like 3 wins and no losses could be good. Above 500 over the last 3. It's all right.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, the Kings shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. They've got Gordon Hayward, Justin Holiday out there with Devontae Graham. Then there's P.J. Tucker, and it's Slim in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Holiday. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And he goes in for the dunk.
All about the team. Justin Holiday looking for the open man and finding him.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Cunningham. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
Smith, he's checked in for Sacramento. He does not get the second one.
And what I appreciate about Gordon is he's a fighter, working his way back from that devastating leg injury in 2017. Still a solid contributor.
Now here's Cunningham. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Hayward, good.
6'8", it's easy to forget just how dangerous Hayward is with his ball handling.
Nurkic, a screen on Holiday. Cunningham. And Nurkic throws it down.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. The Kings have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Cunningham passes to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Here's Slim. It's Hayward on the wing. He takes it in, and he jams it home with authority.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Nurkic. He got a piece of it. Here's Slim. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Sacramento, Emmanuel Mugia. Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Well, the Clippers shooting an impressive 48% from the floor in the third quarter. The 11-footer, and again, it's the Clippers.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Pass to Boucher. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson with a screen on Hayward. To the middle. Stolen by Holmes. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Slim. Defended by Jackson. And a two-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Substitution. Kay Cunningham.
One second left. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles in control with it. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep attacking, all right? Nah, come on, be aggressive, all right? Let's move the ball, let's swing the ball, move body, drive and kick, all right?
Staying focused on the task at hand. Coach Lue urging his guys on.
They're all about focus and how you execute. When this team is playing together, they're dangerous.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Kings. Chris Boucher out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And the Kings shooting at about 34% here in this game. With the step back. Cunningham outside. Jackson with a screen on Ross. Cunningham passes to Jackson. Slim with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to Graham. And there's the lob. Tipped. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Counted.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Hayward's gotten 6 of 10 from the floor. Very efficient. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Slim misses. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Boucher. To the paint. Here's Holmes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First one falls for him. Drummond's checked in for the Clippers. Holiday comes in for Ross. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Pass to Drummond. And he makes it on the layup.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Nurkic. And attention has been given to the interactions between fans and the players. Smitty, sometimes it feels more chippy than in years past.
I totally agree, B.A., and I think what happens is fan interaction is getting way out of hand. They have to understand it's just a game. It's getting too personal. Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Cunningham against Ibaka. And he throws it down with one hand.
Lethal running the two-man game. Cunningham is a problem.
Inside. Here's Drummond. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Cunningham on the wing. That's Ibaka defending. And it's Cunningham missing.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Here's Slim. Oh, my goodness!
That's out.
And that one is hammered home.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Prince. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside, Green. Here's Slim. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. He's got 34.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
2 minutes.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes.
Back to Cunningham. Nurkic, a screen on Green. Cunningham passes to Nurkic. Ibaka with a steal. Holmes with it. Nurkic picks him up. Now here's Ibaka. Green with the ball. Here's Slim. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals. Honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Here's Prince. Boucher outside. Here's Nurkic.
Nurkic makes good use of the pump fake. Gets the defender to overcommit.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Prince. That three's off the mark. Drops in the layup for two.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Kings, Emmanuel Mudiay. 2 shots.
Good on both. Picked it out of midair. Now here's Jones. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.